Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chef Rambo. I'm back with another cooking video for you guys today. Today guys, I'm going to be making some baked spaghetti. Here are my ingredients guys. I've got salt, I've got bay leaves, parsley, diced tomatoes, Prego spaghetti sauce, turkey pepperonis, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, paprika, red cayenne pepper, black pepper, onion powder. I got some onions, I got some green peppers, I got some cheese, y'all, and there's my spaghetti noodles. We are finna get it in, you guys. I am excited for this video, and I can't forget my meat. Okay, so in a pot, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add my green peppers and my onions. I went ahead and diced these up really quick off camera for you guys. And I'm taking my time, y'all, because I do not want them to get all over my stove. So the way that the technical name for this is called sauteing. So I don't know. I used to watch Disney Channel, and it used to be this little girl on there who was like a cook. And every time she would cook, she would always be like, I'm sauteing this. It was like, I don't know what it was, but that's the technical name for it, you guys. So I'm going to saute my green peppers and my onions. Or you could just say, I'm just going to put it in a pan with a little oil and let it cook. So that's all I'm doing here. Nothing fancy. I am cooking my green pepper and my onions probably for about 10 minutes. I don't want them to get real soft, but you do kind of want to cook off some of the firmness from the vegetables because, yeah, I don't want to be putting no raw peppers and onions in my stuff. I want it to be cooked down, slightly translucent, and kind of soft a little bit. Not too soft, but a little soft. So I'm just scraping the sides of the pan, you guys. I don't be liking when my onions and stuff is on the sides and looking all crazy. So like I said, I'm going to let this go for about 10 minutes. I think I actually ended up cooking this for about 9 minutes. So yeah, a little bit of oil. I got canola oil in there. And we're going to saute our green peppers and our onions for about 9 to 10 minutes. Smells so good. Look at that steam. I love the smell of peppers. I don't know how y'all don't eat peppers. They're delicious. And onions. Okay, guys, in a separate pot, I have my water boiling for my spaghetti noodles. I'm going to go ahead and add my spaghetti noodles. And I just went ahead and used one. If I was making this for a bigger group of people, I would use 2. There is my ground beef. This is 3 pounds of ground beef, guys. And I went ahead and added the ground beef to the onions and green peppers. Ooh-wee, look at that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my can of Prego sauce. I got 2 different types, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and add the second one. So the second one was garden veggie, and the first one I think was like mushroom something. I got 2 completely different types of spaghetti sauce. And I'm going to go ahead and add an Italian diced tomatoes. You got to get the Italian kind because they've got basil, oregano, and Italian seasoning. They're so good. We're going to give that a nice stir. If you guys are wondering what the orange and red looking things are, that is carrots because I got the garden veggie spaghetti sauce. So it has like a whole bunch of vegetables in it. I actually got it by accident, but I ended up really, really, really liking that one. So from here on out, I'm going to always get it. It was really, really good. And plus it makes it look pretty. Those onions on the side are bothering the hell out of me. I wish I would have noticed that before now. Ooh, that looks so good, you guys. I don't know about y'all, but with my spaghetti sauce jars, I like to put a little bit of water in there, put the lid on, and shake them up at the end because I want to make sure I'm getting every drop out, honey. So I went ahead and did that twice since I had 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. I don't know. I feel wrong throwing away a jar that has sauce in it. I got to put a little water in there, y'all, and shake it and go ahead and throw it in. It's only going to give it more flavor. Okay, guys, we're going to give this a stir. Oh, that looks good. It ain't even been cooking. That's crazy. It looks good already. I'm excited. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and let this cook for about 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of crushed red pepper, but it never wanted to come out. I was hitting it and shaking it, y'all, and nothing came out. So I had to unscrew it and sprinkle it in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of black pepper. And y'all got to excuse the Band-Aid, y'all. I was cooking honey, and I must have cut my thumb trying to be cute with my new little knife set. And, oh, boy, yeah. So, excuse the Band-Aid, y'all. Okay, all the black pepper. It's like I'm doing all this work, and ain't no pepper coming out. Next time, I'm getting a different pepper. Okay, y'all, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of garlic powder. Going to add a little bit of onion powder. I'm going to also add a little bit of red cayenne pepper. Not too much. We don't want to make this spicy. This is spaghetti. We don't need no type of spice, y'all. This is supposed to have a whole different flavor. I don't want it spicy. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of Italian seasoning. Y'all got to have Italian seasoning whenever y'all making any type of spaghetti dish. It's Italian. You got to have Italian seasoning. It's like common sense knowledge. Okay, guys, I promise we're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of smoked paprika. Come on, girl. Hurry up. I'm hungry. You taking forever. Okay, and this is optional, y'all, but I went ahead and added in 1 Turkish bay leaf. I think bay leaf has a lot of flavor to it, and I feel like it gives the sauce a lot of flavor. You do not have to add a bay leaf to your spaghetti sauce. I normally don't do it, but since I had it in my cabinet, I went ahead and used it, and to me, it made it taste a lot better. So next time, I'm going to be using the bay leaf again. It was really, really, really good. So I used 1 Turkish bay leaf. You can always use more if you want. If you want to throw in 2, 3, you know, yeah, it's going to be real Turkish bay leafy, but you make it however you want, guys. Okay, and I went ahead and let this cook for about 20 minutes, you guys. It's bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and bubbling. This is how I want it to look. And look at them onions still on the side over there bothering me. So I went ahead and let it cook for 20 minutes. And I put the lid, took the lid off and put the lid back on. And this is how it looks. Oh my gosh. I went ahead and added a cup of sugar. And then I went ahead and got to thinking like, okay, if I add a cup of sugar, I gotta add a little bit of Parmesan cheese up in there. It just makes it taste better. It makes it taste so much better. Stir that up nice and good. And I want to tell y'all, people gonna look at you like you crazy. Why are you putting sugar in your spaghetti? That's silly. That makes no sense. Y'all, we are not making sweet spaghetti. We just want to balance the acidity from the tomatoes with the sugar. For people who have, you know, certain type of digestive problems, they can't really eat tomatoes or certain things because it messes their stomach up. This is something that's going to help you because it's going to kind of balance out the tomatoes a little bit. And I got to thinking, y'all, like, what the heck? 1 cup of sugar, that wasn't enough. So I went ahead and added 2 cups of sugar, y'all. Like I said, this is optional. You don't got to do it. This is how I make my spaghetti. I added a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I want to say I added about a 1/2 cup of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. This is another step. It's optional. People are like, why are you putting barbecue sauce in your spaghetti? I'm only putting a little bit, y'all. And you know what? Even though I said, I don't want this spicy, it ain't spicy, y'all. We just want to give it a little flavor. I added a little bit of hot sauce. Now, what y'all don't know is that this is a pretty decent sized pot. So I'm actually making a big pot of spaghetti sauce. This isn't like a little small pot. So that's kind of why I'm adding a lot of seasonings and a lot of sauces and stuff, is because I'm making a pretty decent size, pot of spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to give this a good stir, and look how good it looks. All them vegetables. It's so good. And even though I added 2 cups of sugar, y'all, I tell y'all, this is not a sweet spaghetti. It's not sweet. I don't know why people keep thinking, oh, when you add sugar to your spaghetti, you're making sweet spaghetti. I don't want no sugar spaghetti. I just want flavor. We're going to pop that lid on, and we're going to let this cook for about 20 more minutes. And that's what you get. This is done. It looks good. Everything looks great. I gave it a taste off camera, and it was absolutely delicioso. It was so good. We're going to go ahead and take that Turkish bay leaf out, because we don't want to leave that in, because that's going to give too much flavor to the sauce. We don't want it to keep giving flavor and flavor and flavor. We done with the flavor thing. So I went ahead and took that out, gave that a stir. And this is how I make my baked spaghetti, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pour the spaghetti over the spaghetti noodles. I'm going to go ahead and pour the meat sauce over the spaghetti noodles. And after I pour it, I'm going to give it a stir. So as you see here, I went ahead and poured it over the spaghetti noodles. This is it stirred up. It looks so good. And I'm going to go ahead and start building my baked spaghetti. So I kind of started off this like I would start off lasagna, putting a little bit of the meat sauce on the bottom to kind of prevent the noodles from like burning and getting crispy and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my noodles on top with my meat sauce. Everything is all combined, and it's been cooking for a little bit. It looks so good. I'm going to go ahead and pour all of it in, actually. I'm not going to layer this baked spaghetti. Some people layer theirs. I'm not going to layer mine. I'm just going to stir it up real good. I'm going to spread everything out nice and even, so that way every bite is consistent. I want to make sure every time someone takes a bite of this, they're getting peppers, they're getting meat, they're getting cheese, they're getting flavor, So you just want to kind of try to spread this out as even as possible. And I'm going to put a little bit of that extra meat sauce on top. Guys, I didn't end up adding all of the meat sauce to the noodles, because I only used one thing of noodles, spaghetti noodles, like one box. I didn't use 2 or 3. So I went ahead and probably used about a little more than half. And then I put a little bit of the meat sauce on the side. So that's the meat sauce that I put on the side that you've seen me putting. And that is some mild cheddar cheese. You can use sharp cheddar cheese. You can use Colby Jack. You can use mozzarella. You can use American. Honey, I done seen people make baked spaghetti. They done used all types of cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want, guys. I am using mild cheddar. And I think this is a little bit less than a full pack, an 8-ounce pack of cheese. I'm going to go ahead and add in about a cup of Colby Jack cheese. So I probably did about a cup and a half of mild and about a cup of Colby Jack cheese. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this all over, honey. Make it look nice and full. I don't know how much cheese y'all like to put in y'all baked spaghetti. I'm not a huge cheese fan, but I really like a nice portion of cheese in my baked spaghetti. I love cheesy baked spaghetti. I grew up eating it. I love it. It's just something I love making. It's simple, it's quick, it's easy. That's pretty much everything I'm about. I'm a mom with 3 kids, and I'm all about simple, easy meals. And to me, this is simple and easy, and it's inexpensive. It's cheap. This is something that you could actually do with your kids. Kids could help you, make the sauce. Kids could help you brown the meat and cook the peppers and onions. Kids could help you add the pepperonis. It's a lot that you could actually do with the kids with this meal. And at the same time, this meal is very filling, you know. You can eat lunch and dinner with this, you know. I think it's just, I don't know. This is one of my go-to meals, y'all. I love making homemade baked spaghetti. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now, you guys, is I'm going to go ahead and add my pepperoni. Because I'm such a pizza, you know, fanatic, I just naturally love spaghetti. So you take spaghetti meets pizza, and this is what you get. So people, not everyone uses pepperoni in their baked spaghetti. This is just something that I like to do. Because all of the regular pepperonis were gone, we got turkey pepperoni, and it actually tastes pretty good. And it actually, to me, this is the best baked spaghetti I've ever made. This was so good. Yeah, it has a lot of flavor. So for me, you know, if I got to use turkey pepperoni, you know, to get this, the way that this spaghetti tastes, I'll do that. I'm fine with that. But, you know, with the whole coronavirus and stuff going on, when I went to the grocery store, they did not have any of the regular pepperoni. So I had to use turkey pepperoni. But like I said, it ended up working itself out, y'all. These turkey pepperonis was not playing. They are good. They are really, really, really good. So all I'm doing here is just kind of lining them up. I like to put my pepperonis right next to each other, because the more you put on the spaghetti, you know, when you go in to dig into it, or to, you know, bite into it, you want to make sure that you're getting, you know, pieces of pepperoni in every bite. And you want to make sure that those pepperonis are consistent in every bite, because it's not fair for somebody to get a bite or get a piece of spaghetti or get a plate of spaghetti and it doesn't have nothing but a pepperoni or two on it. You want to make sure every time you get a bite or you get a plate of you know, spaghetti, you have pepperoni in it, because the pepperoni is the star of the show here. Hello. So I'm just taking this around the brim, around the edge, filling it up with some turkey pepperonis. And that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, I went ahead and added a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I'm putting in my breadsticks, and boom, this is the finished product 20 minutes later. This is what you get 20 minutes later. This delicious slice of pie. But no, it's baked spaghetti. And look at my garlic breadsticks. I didn't make those. I got those from Kroger, you guys. That's Kroger brand. But that's spaghetti, baby. That's all me. That's all me. Look at that. That looks so good. Y'all probably like, girl, bye. Your spaghetti is not that good. Yes, sis, it is. It's cheesy. It's delicious. Look at them peppers. A little parsley on top. What? My kids loved it. My boyfriend loved it. I loved it. I hope you guys love it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, for commenting. And make sure you guys comment, because without you guys commenting, I can't do my recipes. So leave me comments, you guys. Thanks so much.